Hi, I'm Ruth Fletcher-Carter, coordinator of Berthoud's Rural Alternative for Transportation, RAFT. We are a program under the charitable nonprofit Berthoud Golden Links here at the Community Center in Berthoud. We began in 2014 when the town of Berthoud ceased serving the rural area around Berthoud. That left a number of people without transportation since there's no public transit in that area. A group of us got together and we came up with a volunteer driver program. We gave our first ride on January 16th, 2014. So this January, we are celebrating our 5th year of operation. We know it's a service that's needed, but keeping it going is always an effort. We do not charge fees. We work on donations and grants solely. Normally on these videos that we put together, I give numbers. Numbers that the first year we provided over 900 trips, but last year we provided 2,700 trips. We have 48,000 miles given up by our volunteer drivers, primarily in their own vehicles. Some miles are also on our handicap van, in which we have available for those that are mobile only through a wheelchair. So I can give that data, but probably more important over these 5 years is the stories. The stories of our riders, how they've benefited, what they think of us, how we've impacted their lives, stories of our drivers, what they enjoy doing and why they keep doing it. And we can't forget, of course, our sponsors. Said the rides are free. Their financial assistance and their sponsorships clearly help us keep the wheels turning. So enjoy this, our celebration of 5 years.
One of the things that I think most people don't think of is what happens when you don't have transportation, especially in a rural community where we're kind of isolated without our own vehicles. And if you can't have a neighbor or a friend that can give you a ride, anywhere from a meeting with a friend to a doctor's appointment suddenly becomes a big deal. Since we don't have a reliable public transportation system and we can't always provide the reliable services in town through Berthoud area transportation systems, RAFT really fills that role of getting people to the appointments that they need to go to.
Before RAFT, I was driving myself to the gym.
It was really hard to get to appointments. My husband was always having to drive me.
It was really tough finding a transportation that would be able to transport me from Berthoud to Longmont.
Without them, I would really be stuck.
They've always been there to pick me up. Every time I've called, and they've always been there, and I am just so thankful for that.
They get me there on time. That's very important.
It's wonderful to have transportation that you can count on.
RAFT has been amazing. The drivers are always on time and they're very understanding, especially with people in wheelchairs.
So it's impacted me personally because I actually have an employee that works here that uses RAFT to get to and from work quite a bit. And then just a lot of my customers that come in here drive for RAFT. And so just hearing those stories about how they can help people in their spare time and how good it makes them feel. And so it's just nice to see that they're out and about in the community.
It takes a lot of stress off of me so that they can take the kids to work and I don't have to do it. Lets me go on with my daily work earlier than I would otherwise.
I probably wouldn't be going to Berthoud if it hadn't been for them.
Just made life much easier.
Well, it means a lot to be able to get around.
Definitely the people that I drive are the best part.
It's kind of fun to meet the people.
I just enjoy the people so much. It's fun to visit with them on the rides back and forth and to get to know them a little bit better.
Driving for RAFT gives me an opportunity to meet with a lot of people, and they remind me of how lucky I am to be able to drive for them.
My favorite part about driving is getting to know everybody. I mean, it's like you're taking a mini road trip with people, and it's just fun. I love it.
It was kind of fun when I was driving another lady with my mother, Dorothy, and it was kind of fun listening to the two of them talk about 100 years ago.
I find out all kinds of stuff. I have one lady that is 97, and if I ask her a question about her growing up, she just tells me all kinds of information that is awesome.
You get to know your clients and their families very well, and you can understand what benefits you're bringing to those clients and also to their families. And that is such a rewarding thing, to know that you're making a difference in their lives and making their lives a little bit better, and it makes you feel great.
Happy. It makes you feel very happy, and it makes the riders feel happy as well.
Loving.
Reliable.
Reliable.
Valuable.
Helpful. Helpful.
Important.
Convenient.
Punctual and friendly.
Kindness and friendship.
Significant community service.
RAFT is all about neighbors helping neighbors.
Neighbors helping neighbors.
Neighbors helping neighbors.
It's a program that really brings people together.
I imagine they help a lot of people besides just me, don't they? That is really nice to have. Somebody that will take maybe older people that don't drive and will take them to get groceries or whatever.
Our volunteer drivers are the ones that really are making that happen. They are really our heart and core. They're taking time out of their day, out of their week, to enrich the life of someone else. That camaraderie, that friendship, that connection that's made is very much part of that neighbor-to-neighbor, small-town feel that we strive for.
Of course, we need to take time to say thank you to the drivers. The drivers are the backbone of this organization. We could write 1,000,000 grants, but if the drivers aren't there, it does us no good. When I interact with riders, they're always just effervescent about how nice, how good our drivers are. And I do have to admit, we've been accident-free in these 5 years.
I love all the drivers, and I just love what they do for me in general. They're all so sweet, and I love how they just talk to me about their lives, and they just treat me like a friend, and I just love them all so much and all they do for me.
The drivers are really nice.
They are very nice, all of them. Anybody that brings me is nice.
If you need help, they'll do anything they can to make things better for you.
The drivers are amazing. They really try to do their best to try to get to you on time, and just are really nice and caring and sweet and very knowledgeable about Berthoud.
The drivers they have, they're not doing it because it's a job, they're doing it because they want to.
I want to thank the RAFT drivers for all the help they have given me, and they've been very nice and kind.
I do want to thank all the drivers. They're one of the best parts of my day. I enjoy riding with all of them. They're very friendly, and I just really appreciate them a lot.
I have really appreciated all their help.
I just want to say thank you to all of them very much.
Thank you for the ride.
They really do change lives.
They're right there for you, and I think that's a great thing.
I just love RAFT. Thank you so much for being a part of our community.